Shout out to the Shake Squad. Before we get today's video started, I wanted to give you guys a quick update on my T-Mac build. As you can see on the New York Knicks, 60-2. I might skip to the playoffs on Hall of Fame difficulty. Let me know in the comment section if that's something you guys want to see. But this is what I wanted to show you guys, the attributes. And as you guys know, I made them a couple weeks ago. We're at 99 overall. Got distracted with a couple holidays and a few family engagements, but we still made it to 99 overall. If you want to see how to get to 99 overall super fast, definitely check out my grind video doing the warehouse challenges. But this is where we are. Now, if you take a quick look at my Jordan Kobe build, you'll notice that he's a better shooter and a better ball handler. But my new 6'8" playmaking 3-level scorer is a little bit taller, can still ball handle, obviously can still shoot that thing, but look at that pass accuracy. This is how you ISO. If you're playing against some comp teams, it's gonna be harder to deal with a 6'8" ball handler who can go right to the rim. And so when they double team you, you're gonna wanna be able to kick out with lightning fast passes. This is why I made the build. And just so you know, this is before Gym Rat, so you can add a +4 to all of my physicals so you can get an idea of how he's gonna look when he's all finished and done with. And these are my badge upgrades. We got 75 total. These are my finishing badges. We'll run through these really quickly. These are my shooting badges at the moment. Of course, I've been playing against the AI. Obviously, when I go online and play Rec Center and things like that, I switch things up. Now, this build has an 86 pass rating already, so he's already gonna pass the ball pretty quickly. Adding a gold bullet passer means the ball is like teleporting across the court. And this is what we're looking like on defense. So anyways, let me know if you guys want to see me continue my career into the playoffs on Hall of Fame difficulty to match the real life playoffs. So to kick this off, I want to give you guys the end of a really good comp game. I'm mad that I didn't record the whole thing. This is just one of the very many moments I get caught when I'm on a new build and we play against some serious comp. In this game, they 5 out the whole game. So we did something very similar and still found a way to come away with the victory. Up by 3. Kick over to me in the corner, fake the 3, go to the rim. Sit him! That might have been the nail in the coffin. Let's go. And one from the free throw. So this was just one of those moments when I had a glimpse of greatness. As my man Paul knocks down another big shot to put him away. Sometimes I just can't resist the urge to bring my new build out. I think I was less than a 90 overall right here, so my guys held me down. Did a good job against a good team. Don't ask me how I got player of the game. This must have been my first player of the game with this build. Now on to the main event. Consider this my first breakout game. When you score 30 or more points, running with some new faces. And usually if you guys remember from last year, running with Prodigy and Spec, anytime I made a new build, or anytime any of us made a new build, we made it a point to get that guy the ball, to get him as many badges as possible. Maybe I'm a little too used to that, running with Prodigy. But since I've been running in the warehouses, I don't need to get my badges in a rec game. I just want to try to get some of my overall up. And that you can do really fast when you play rec. So needless to say, I barely scored the entire first half. I mean, this was definitely gonna be a blowout game anyway, but luckily I get a couple buckets. Those slasher badges seem to come a little bit slower considering my build. And right here, I missed that layup with the contact, but with a 61 free throw rating, I'm gonna knock down both of these free throws. Which, like I said, if you have a 63 and above, personally I think a 65 and above is probably best. You should be able to green both your free throws if you know your free throw shot. So I've got 4 points in the second quarter. Teammates moving the ball, dunking on people. They don't need my help. I'm just here for support at this point. Eventually, I will be the primary point guard as my man Macon gets the bing bing posterizer. I haven't lost the game with Macon yet. We're like undefeated, and it's kind of refreshing having somebody that knows how to run point. As my man Nas blows that dunk. But he had a great first half regardless. My first 3-point opportunity, knocking it down. And Nas gets player of the half, shooting 100% from the 3-point line. Can't leave him open ever. The whole team clicking. I'm not scoring, but I'm having fun regardless. Now on to the halftime show. Had the journey to the Knights at night with a Knights helmet on.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
As you can see, I'm a 94 overall, still missing some attributes, and I don't have Gym Rat, so I can't overly exert myself that much on offense or defense. As you can see, my stamina just goes down. The little movements I can make. So we just got to play smart basketball. At this point, I didn't have 80 ball handling yet, so no pro dribbles. And I don't know how you guys do it. Just about all my builds have at least an 80 ball handle, so I get those pro handles. The speed boost. So I still had a long ways to go at this point. And considering where I am now, I still have a long way to go. I don't have that Gym Rat. Not going to be spending a whole lot of VC on extra energy. Not trying to give 2K too much more of my money. But I don't know if these guys are considered comp, or was it that I was just bad at this point? Like I didn't have that much lateral quickness or speed. I'm still lacking on speed, but the IQ is still there, so we just gotta play smart. We can still come away with a victory right here. Late shot in the shot clock, and I knock it down. No cap, this dude was torturing me the whole game. In takeover, out here taking crazy shots. I had to put my man Paul on him after a while. I just didn't have the lateral quickness for him. Right here's another case. The screen, wide open, no switch, buckets, 17-12. We're gonna step back. I wanted to shoot that 3 ball, but I got a teammate wide open. Gotta knock it down, especially now that I have this super fast passing. Right here, they're gonna let me take the 2. They don't want nobody getting 3s. Tie game, switch Paul on him. He's a better defender, but not on this possession. Spinning around behind screens. They go up by 3, game point. Takes a bad shot. I'm like, what are you doing? I'm actually in takeover. I got a lot of speed with this takeover, so might as well use it. Cut to the basket. Special delivery off the backboard. Dunking it. Down by 1 point. This guy tries to force the issue. What are you doing? We got 2 in takeover. They have to watch the 3. My man Paul in the corner. Wide open. Game over. Not bad for my first time out at the park. Now back to the game. Starting the second half with 7 points. Staying humble. Most of the guys I run with know I don't demand the ball. I don't even call for it when I'm in takeover, really. Unless I want to drop someone or break someone's ankles or something like that. But having a very modest game, let my teammates do their thing. Only time I ask for the ball is if I'm running point and I feel like I can draw the attention of the defense, get some of my guys some good looks. Especially if we're playing some comp teams, I want the pressure to be on me rather than everyone else. So I scored a total of 5 points in the third quarter, sitting on 12 points to start the fourth. And this is when things get really interesting. I go into T-Mac mode. I'm gonna have to coin that phrase, T-Mac mode. Because in my opinion, he was the most effortless scorer of all time, even more effortless than Kevin Durant. It seemed really easy for Kevin Durant when he was playing for the Warriors. But prior to that, it seemed like it was kind of a struggle for him to get them dubs. You know, it wasn't as easy as it looked. Also, he wasn't that strong. But Tracy McGrady dunking on him. Sit your ass down. This dude was literally unguardable in his prime. So right now, I'm doing everything. Starting to get the confidence, got a little dribble going, everything's green. Money from the 3-point line, money from mid-range. Can't stop me going to the paint. Straight dunking on him. I'm 6'8", way too tall, way too strong. Just a big problem all across the board. And when it's all said and done, I've got 30 points. Just racked up a tremendous amount of points in the fourth quarter. And literally walked away with player of the game. So that's my update on my T-Mac build. Let me know what you guys thought in the comment section below. I'll see you guys in the next one. First thing you want to do is make sure you play a warehouse game where you know you have some dunkers on your team. Out the gate, we're going to shoot some threes. We want to score 8 to 10 points. This is just so we make sure that they double team me. Now all you have to do is